left us with an icy, slushy mess out there this morning. Here's a look at Hartford. You'll notice on 91, those roads are wet and glistening, so you need extra caution. Those side ramps are particularly messy, so you want to just budget in some extra travel time to get to your destinations. The temperatures are coming in single digits, 8 in Windsorville, Seymour 10, that's one double digit for you, and Tolland at 7 degrees this morning. Nice blue skies from our Middletown camera. That is just a very, very picturesque scene there, right off of 91. 13 in Monroe. The temperatures along the shoreline doing a little bit better. Pawcatuck 15 and Niantic 15. Now, the northwest and northeast corners are dealing with single digits. It's in the low teens throughout the Connecticut River Valley and the mid-teens along the shoreline. But with these peak wind gusts blowing at about 42, 45 miles an hour from time to time, boy, it makes those temperatures feel oh so much colder. -1. Wow, that is cold, folks. -1 in Putnam, 5 degrees below zero in Willimantic. Come on, wake up in Willimantic. 2 below in Waterbury. Salisbury, it feels like it's -1, 0 in Danbury, and -1 in Groton. So everybody's dealing with the chill. Agatha makes a departure. You can follow it on up. It's going to the northeast and taking with it the cloud coverage and the mess from yesterday, but the damage is done. Those roads are very messy this morning. So blowing snow, that is going to be a little bit of a problem today if it's not already caked with ice. Bitterly cold today with negative wind chills this morning and single-digit wind chills this afternoon, and very, very windy. It is time to get on the bus. Don't be late for the bus. Don't be late for the bus. 10 this morning. 19. Recess. Those messy parking lots, kids, are not going to bode well for a good recess outside, and I don't think with these temperatures you're going out anyway, so don't plan on that. And then after school today, shiver me timbers, 23 degrees. It is going to be a chilly, chilly day, but at least the sun will be out, and that'll make it feel a little bit better. It's just about 6:36 and a half. We'll toss it back to Mike in the studio for the rest of this morning's top news. Good morning.
Thank you, Scott. Crews at Bradley International Airport doing their best this morning to try to get the flights back on schedule there. The ice and the slippery conditions, though, could still cause some delays today. The airport was shut down yesterday morning during Storm Agatha. Flights were canceled or delayed throughout the whole day there. Airport officials are today urging anyone with plans to fly, make sure you call ahead.
All right, we're following some breaking news this morning right now out of the town of Thomaston. A fierce fire. We've been telling you about this. It's tearing through a business on East Main Street right now. That's just right off Route 8 in Thomaston. Fire crews on the scene say there are no injuries, but they're still in the middle of battling that fire. We do have a crew on the way to that scene in Thomaston. We'll bring you the latest information as soon as we get it.
He was wrongly convicted of rape 18 years ago. Now this man talks about his newfound freedom and what he wants from the state.
And find out what happened to that big multi-million-dollar lottery jackpot that went unclaimed.
Coming up on 6:38, Eyewitness News is your source for weather and traffic every 10 minutes.
Exclusive. Anna Nicole Smith's limo driver. He reveals what happened in the back seat. Next Inside Edition.
Tonight at 7 on Channel 3, your home for Eyewitness News.
New this morning, a restaurant and bar in Milford that's pretty much known to be a rough spot by police. That bar's now closed. Knickerbockers, which is in the Connecticut Post Mall in Milford, was the scene of a massive brawl last November. But a mall spokesman says this fight that police came to has nothing to do with Knickerbockers shutting down. Rather, the spokesman says the restaurant's lease has been terminated because it is now going into bankruptcy proceedings.
A man from East Hartford who was wrongly sent to prison doesn't have a lot of good things to say about an offer from the state. James Calvin Tillman spent 18 years in prison for raping a woman, but DNA proved otherwise when his case was recently reopened and his conviction was overturned. The state has since offered a compensation of $500,000. It's an amount that Tillman says is not enough.
I know sometimes life is not fair, but, you know, I hope it gets fair for me. You know, I need some fairness right now in my life.
Tillman says he's still trying to adjust to life outside of prison.
Still ahead, what the state is planning to do with a big lottery jackpot if no one claims to win it.